So I showed you in last video of mine, screen capture, how to create a role on Google Classroom and how to get the students to respond and acknowledge that they're in class at time, because we're teaching to timetables at home. So now I'm going to show you how to collate the data from that so that you can get a picture of who's been in your class. This was a result of a bit of a collaboration with my friend Liam, who teaches in an independent school, and he I guess resolve this issue. So here we go, I'll show you what to do. So in your class stream you have you've put up the class and you put up the work, and now if we go to class work and we scroll down to your work here, your post here called class role, and hopefully if you can see my mouse, you've been collecting the role each lesson. So I've had a few lessons now, and I've had, I'm ready to collect some data. So I'll just go to the last one, which I posted 2 days ago. I click on class role and I go view. I can see 18 have handed in and 5 haven't. They're called assigned, which is a little disappointing, but anyway, we'll chase them up. This enables me to chase them up. So I hit view question, and I get a quick look here at who's done it and who hasn't. But if I go to what I'm going to do now is I assigned a mark of 1. So if I now click on each kid and give them back that mark of 1, they'll get an indication that I've seen that they're in. So they'll get that return mark of 1 and 0 for away. And I can also, by giving it a mark of 1 and returning that to the kids, that then enables me to create a spreadsheet. If you don't return the mark, and if you don't give it a mark and if you don't return it, you can't create a spreadsheet from it. It's just the way it works. So the first thing I do is I select all students. Saves me clicking it later on. There's enough sort of madly clicking. And if I because I've done this regularly, sometimes it works out. You'll see it's creating it for me. Sometimes it creates the one for me, sometimes it doesn't. It depends exactly where you click. But anyway, you just go down and give each kid 1, as you can see here. I'll just quickly do it. It's a bit boring to watch me do this, but it's kind of like you just got to. I'm using my mouse and the mouse wheel, and just doing this as quickly and as efficiently as I can. Now, when I get to these ones that say assigned and these are missing, those students are going to get a 0. For 2 reasons. They get a 0 back saying you weren't in class, and I've already made that post on the classroom. And also, you'll see in a minute when it creates a spreadsheet that it becomes really easy to see who was and wasn't in. So now I hit return, and I hit return again, and it asks me again, are you sure? I can just scroll down and check they're all done and hit return, which it is now doing. Alright, now if I go back to my class stream again and I go up to class work, I'll slow down a bit, sorry. I go to class work, and if I go to class role, you can see now I've got quite a few class roles. If I just go to today's one, and you'll see now that there's none handed in and none assigned, but I've marked 23. That means they've all been switched over from being handed in and assigned. They've now got them back. So anyway, I'll just click on it, and there it is back again. That's the one. You can see that I've marked here, and you can see the ones who are away, and 0 is away and 1 is in. Okay, if I go over to the little cogwheel here on the right hand side, I'm on student answers, I'm not on question. Alright, so stay on student answers. I go to the cogwheel on the right hand side and it says copy all marks to Google Sheets. Alright, if I hit copy all marks to Google Sheets, it takes a minute to load. We're all working from home at the moment, but you will see here my class roles, which have been set as questions. Now all the other assignments and things are also here. You can actually go in and there is a way of getting rid of those, but there it is. There's a little arrow there, and it says delete column, gone. And then here, if I hover on it, up in this top numerical letter column, if I delete that column, and if I delete that column, I'm left with a role, which is really cool. So, and I'm scrolling up and down, and as you can see, students are here, some are away, whatever. And it gives me an indication of who's signed on in class and who hasn't. So that's pretty straightforward, really. All right. Good luck with that. You can save that Google Sheet. You can convert it to a proper Excel spreadsheet and send it into your school. But anyway, any suggestions? Post them up and see if we can improve this process. All right. Bye.